Hey guys, I wanted to make a video real quick because I just saw the post about the girl ranting about military, and soldiers getting paid, less, while the people, fast food workers, I suppose, are asking for $15 an hour. Like, okay, like, yeah, I get that it's fast food. It's not something that you should try to make a career of, unless you own the place. That's something different. I will say though, and looking at a lot of all the comments, I agree. First of all, I should say that there's great conversation on that post. Great conversation. But I wanted to say that, say someone lives in Mississippi. They live in Mississippi, and their rent is probably going to be like, $400 bucks, $500. It's real cheap to find a place out there. Okay, so if they're only making, say, $7.25, $8 an hour, they can, even if it takes 2 paychecks and they have to spend their checks solely on bills, they can do that. But let's say that there's a person that lives in DC or a city like Alexandria, and they're only making $7.25, $8 an hour, and rent for 1 bedroom with no utilities included is $900 to $1,200. They're not able, they're not able. It's just the cost of living is higher. So yes, and someone raised a great point. When you join the military, like, you know what you sign up for. We can set up and preach education, but there are so many people who have plenty of degrees that have a job that don't work in their field. And you also have to understand that there are a lot of people that go and they get these degrees, but then when they go and try to get a job, they have such a hard time, and they have to resort to something that's going to put money in their pocket. They have to put their pride aside. So they have to resort to something, and they have degrees. Yeah, I got my degree, but I don't have no experience. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people, we tell our kids, just go to college, go to college and just focus on school, and they don't work, and they're in college, basically in high school, just without the supervision from mom. And now they're paying for school, which we're really already paying for school. So, but all our life, but whatever. So yeah, like, I don't think it's a point of being educated and being uneducated. Now, like I said, it's about the cost of living. So, and whoever it was, they also made a very good point when they said there's a difference from minimum wage and a livable wage. That's very true. I agree. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think you should be like putting the two together. Like, oh, well, why do they want, $15 and we only get this? Like, you're not. I know my dad tried to get me to go into. I got disqualified from going into the military, but I know they pay for your housing, your insurance, all that. Like, when you're not in the military, like, you got to foot all those extra bills. All of those extra bills. On top of, if you want education, you're footing that too. Because we don't have the GI Bill and all that. So, like, yeah, it's like, I feel you, but that's what you signed up for. And, it's so sad that you didn't know what you were signing up for before you signed up for it, but you thought you knew. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, like, I just don't think that you should compare the two. Because yeah, like, if I have a child and the more you make, the more they take. So even if I have this job and I'm making this money, if you pay me more, you ain't gonna do nothing but take more. So why are you really tripping about paying me more? Like, oh, I've been a fast food worker before. Well, was it fast food? Zaxby's was fast food. And then I've waitressed, and waitressing, I make tips, but as far as wage, we got paid $2.13, and that was taxed as well. So when we get a paycheck, our paycheck was $0. We just had a stub. So regardless of what, But that brings me to the point of, okay, we know that they ain't trying to pay you no more if you do have the education, or if you do have a passion, or whatever the case may be, because there are so many resources out here that you can use. Like, start building another source of income. Work full-time for your living, but start working part-time on your fortune, because I know that you don't want to build somebody else's dream or somebody else's company for the rest of your life. Like, I know you want to do something in life that matters, so do it. Like, you'll hear me say this so many times, but stop putting so much faith and hope in a system that you know that is not set up for your advancement. You know what they're going to do, but there are a lot of loopholes that you can take advantage of. It's just going to require you to work a little harder. It's going to require you to make some sacrifices. But, I mean, what kind of life do you want to have? Do you want to have the life that you're just living a paycheck to paycheck, where you're always looking for a job and hoping, I hope I don't get fired, or I hate my job, I hate my boss, whatever. Going to work, you miserable, making everybody around you miserable. Now you're at home, your kid's miserable because you trying not to show it that you're miserable, but you're showing it anyway. And, just why? Like, my father always told me, you never let anybody hold a job over your head. So yes, I've walked out of some jobs. I didn't got fired from some jobs, whatever. But just like I've always had the mentality, like, shit, just like I got this one, I get a new one. And I get one that I like the one I'm in now, and I stay well. But, and I'm going to stay at this job because I really enjoy it, and I want to be here, these next couple of years while I'm in New York. So, yeah. What else? But yeah, that just... cost of living is different. So yes, people do have a right to demand some type of wage, especially if you want people off of the government system. You know what I'm saying? And off of welfare and WIC and everything, Section 8, whatever. If you want them off of that, then you're gonna have to pay them to be off of that. But also, in the fight of trying to get that pay, like, what's your plan? Where are you going? Because if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to know what road or what steps you got to take to get there? That's all I'm saying. Like, why does it have to be looked at so negative? Like, all hope isn't lost. And making the money that you desire is not impossible, but it's going to take some blood, sweat, and tears. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some obstacles. It's going to take some setbacks. It's going to take some comebacks. It's going to take research. It's going to take a plan. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take hours and hours and hours of focusing on your craft. But can't nobody tell you your craft. You got to know your craft. Like, you want somebody to tell you, not even looking for somebody. You're looking for somebody to tell you that you're going to make more money. But why can't you tell you that you're going to make more money? Since you have the choice to, because there's no shortage of money and there's no shortage of opportunity. Period. Like, I can believe that shit if you want to. There's no shortage, just like ain't no shortage of water. Come on, people. So, with that being said, all I'm saying is, if you want it, go get it. And stop waiting on somebody to give it to you and then crying when they don't. Am I saying don't, put up the fight for it? No, I'm not saying that. But actively put yourself in a better position while you're trying to better one position. You feel me? Like, put yourself in different positions so you can get in position. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. If you trying to make more money and you want to make more money, what is your craft? What are your ideas? What do you want? What is it going to take to get there? Are you willing to see the promise and commit to the process? If so, then fuck minimum wage. But get it up there so when your babies have to start working, if they have to start working at some point, because they will when they grow up, They ain't trying to fight for no $8 an hour. Dang, he almost hit my car. Jeez Louise. Okay, dude, like, you're mad close. Do y'all see this guy? Like, you're mad close. You good? You're okay? Yeah, you okay? You okay? If I get out, I gotta go out that side because you mad close. You mad close, but it's all right.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Right by the garage.
All right, that's cool. You ain't gonna open this door, right?
No.
All right, cool. Thank you. Right. Happy Friday. Have a good night. But yeah, like, you want something different, you gotta do something different. Let me get out of here because this video is getting long. Bye.